8 and 36. For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? God, faith, and money.
Panel will be elaborating on tonight is God, faith, and money. Just your perspective on our theme, first of all, on God, faith, and money. And we're going to begin with Sister Shayla McKnight.
Hello, my name is Shayla McKnight. God, faith, and money is a great topic. You have to have faith when you go to the store because you have to believe in God that you won't buy everything you see like I try to do.
All right.
I try to save my money, but you just have to believe in God so you don't save your money so you're able to pay your tithes.
Amen.
I think we heard a little bit from Sister Michelle on this morning, but we'll hear from her again.
Hello, my name is Michelle, right? When I think about the topic, God, faith, and money, I think about everything in my life. Like with my job, I have faith in Him to pay my tithes and offering, and He helped me do what I need to do with the rest of my money.
Amen.
Sister Danielle.
God, He's the eternal creator of the universe and the giver of life. Psalm 90:2 lets us know from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God. The same eternal God desires relationship with mankind. Just as He asked Adam, where art thou, in Genesis 3:9, He asked the same question of each of us. Faith is where our response to His call begins. We accept His call as we accept the gift of salvation through His Son, Jesus Christ. Ephesians 2:8, that God has saved us through faith. It's not of works, lest any man should boast. God has given each of us the measure of faith, Romans 12:3. Money is a resource by which we have many earthly needs met. Ecclesiastes 10:19b says, money answereth all things. As believers, we must maintain money in its proper perspective. Deuteronomy 8:18, it's God who gives us power to gain wealth. And Matthew 6:24, no man can serve two masters.
Amen.
Brother Boykins.
Now, God is the creator of the universe. He turned the lights on in the beginning, and He will turn the lights off in the end. Right. And that's pretty much from Genesis to Revelation. In faith, we know is the substance of things hoped for, but the evidence of things not seen. We know it's there, we know it's coming, but sometimes we question it because we can't see it. And with money, God allowed man to create money. It's a resource. It's the love of money that we don't want to run into, but it's a resource that we need. It keeps our lights on. It keeps this mic on. And I thank Missionary Bean for allowing Sheila to go first, because she's right. We need to be able to go shopping and not spend more than what our budget allows us.
Amen.
Deacon Murray.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning was God. The faith that we have, that we must exhibit, is that faith to believe that God is in control and over everything. And if we accept that premise, then the monies that come to us, we understand that it is ours to use as good stewards of the Lord. And hopefully, as we get into some of these questions that are being asked, that the young people, as well as maybe some of the lesser young, thank you, Sister Giovanna, might understand that when God saves us, He saves all of us. Amen. That includes our wallet, whatever it is that we are stewards of. God is in control, and our use of it should be administered and distributed in that light. Amen. And if we understand that, there will be no problem with us supporting the work of the Lord as the Lord has demanded that it be done.
Amen. Let's give them all a hand. My very first question is, it says, I don't get it. What does faith have to do with money? I don't get it. What does faith have to do with money? And we're going to begin with our young people. We're going to start with our sister Shayla.
I personally have to have faith when I go to the store, or even when I'm coming to church and paying offering. I have to have faith that I'm paying enough money, because if I have $20, I'm just not going to put 25 cents in offering, because that's not giving my all to God. So you have to have faith to give money and to make sure you're not spending it all at once.
Amen.
Amen. Mine comes from Matthew 6:21, and it says, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." If your heart is focused on gaining money, you may do things that would deprive your relationship with God. And so when you, when you have the right perspective, if God is first, money will fall into its right perspective. If you put money first, then you probably won't use God as a priority. He probably won't be anywhere in terms of what you do with the rest of your money once you gain it.
Also, those are not two separate entities as such. If I get the premise of the question seems to suggest, now if I have faith, what does money have to do with anything? Or what does money have to do with that? And as has been said, our faith provokes us to do good works. And the works that we do, which is a question that is coming up, the works that we do takes on many facets. And those substances that God has blessed us with, money being particular, we will use it and dispense with it in a way that brings glory and honor to God. I think Shale said, you won't go to the store and act like this is all for me. In other words, I got $5, so I'm going to spend this whole $5 on me. Maybe you have somebody that you know of, one of your younger friends that may not have the benefits of a working parent like you have. If you're exercising your faith in God, you will use the substance that God has given you to do the work that would be manifested in His name, and that is to assist others.
Amen.
It says, what is the benefit of paying tithes?
It goes back to that first question with, what does faith have to do with money? God don't want to compete with money. God laid money down here for us to use and use it wisely. He wants us to lean on our faith. As we lean on our faith gets stronger, and then we're realizing where our true source is. It's God, not money. But a lot of us, when we get in a situation, we're praying for money. He don't want us to pray for money. He wants us to pray for the opportunity to position ourselves to help someone else, and He will provide what you need. And the benefit of tithing is giving back. Again, it goes back to these nice, comfortable seats that you're on. It puts fuel in your car. These are the things that God is providing for us to sit here and learn His Word. So again, that's the benefit. But they all go together with the first question on to the second question.
Sister Michelle.
When I think about what this question, what is the benefit of paying tithes, I think about it's something that we owe God anyways, but He give us something in return. He give us unwavering favor, and that's something that's worth more than money to me.
Amen. There are two benefits. There's a benefit that accrues to the church that you attend, and then there's a personal benefit to paying tithes. Now, I guess I'm going to have to tell my age here. I began paying tithes when I was 17 years old. Didn't have a lot of money. I was just taking what my parents gave me. I was working, in the fields, down in the valley, and I'd get my little paycheck at the end of the week, and I'd come home and I'd give it to my dad, and in turn he would take something out of that and give it to me.